Hello everybody, welcome to G for G's coverage of Marvel Avengers Alliance. This is the week in MAA, and it is Friday morning the 26th, and we've definitely got some stuff to talk about for the week in Marvel Avengers Alliance. Today's background music is brought to you by the Final Fantasy All Battle Themes music. So before we go and talk about the game, let's talk about the patch notes. The first thing that has happened is the extra PvP rewards have been released. Frankly, I find them considerably overwhelming. Now, I kind of understand both sides of this, in that Playdom could rightfully say, well, what really was so bad that we really have to pay through the teeth for this? They could sit there and say, so you PvP'd for an extra week. Is that really so earth-shattering? In some ways, no. But they really compounded the issue with the fact that we were given a Christmas gift that not only has no batteries, but is missing a part. Like, we literally are asking some company in China to go ahead and mail us 2 pieces of slot A that are supposed to go in tab B to make this thing work, and we still don't have it. So yes, I do find the rewards really overwhelming. I'm not furious, but I think it's pathetic. So here are the additional rewards: 48 CP, 10 gold, 200,000 silver. The silver, honestly, I kind of want to say go fuck yourself. We could get that off of like 2 or 3 group bosses, basically. I one-shot a Scrapper Karn with a Bruiser Agent, a Bruiser Team Kolth, and I got my first ever one-shot. So your 200,000 silver, cram it. 10 gold should be closer to 20. The 48 CP, it should have been 50 CP, but so yeah, here are the rewards. It starts with silver, which gives you the extra silver, gold for the gold, diamond for the CP, vibranium and adamantium get more CP and retain previous rewards. Absolutely weak. And here's the reason why I say that it is weak. There are other software houses doing Marvel property that are throwing shit at you. They are flinging it at you. Gazillion and Marvel Heroes, with their anniversary right now, is really giving you quite a nice little swag bag every day that you walk in the door. Netmarble on Future Fight, they are like, here's a piñata the moment you walk in the front door. Here is a titanium bat. Bash this thing 5 times, you get to keep whatever you bash. I mean, seriously, Marvel Future Fight is just like, they are flinging shit at you. But, okay. So, we've got a sale right now, and it is on the Neurotrope. Is this a buy or a pass? It is an absolute buy, because it doesn't age. If there comes a time in which the Earth is swallowed up by a black hole, which is probably going to be Kim Kardashian's ass, the Neurotrope will still have value because it never goes out of style. Because it is a gadget, it doesn't age, unlike weapons. It is a quick action, you get random buffs on your team, and you get the combat awareness, and you get Epiphany. There are things that approach what the Neurotrope can do, but nothing can specifically do exactly what the Neurotrope does. And that's the thing. One of the closest ones is the Guardian Insignia, and the one of the other ones is the Combat Communicator. So I'm going to go ahead and point those out right now to show you some things that come close to the trope, but why you really kind of want to get the trope. The trope helps any of your Rising Up style teams. Any team that wants those kinds of buffs, you definitely want the Neurotrope for. So first we'll take a look at the Combat Communicator. And it gives your all allies on a 2-round cooldown combat awareness. So here's the counter. And this has the nice thing of your agent attempting to go first in combat, which will beat Quicksilver and Loki if you are lucky. I have seen it happen, and I can tell you with 100% certainty, this is capable of beating Quicksilver in turn order. But you see here, you don't get any of the rising up buffs, but you do gain the combat awareness. If we take a look at the rifle, the Ruby Quartz rifle over here, you can get the combat expertise, but it's only for you. If we take a look at the Guardian Insignia, which is a PvP favorite, it's still a quick action, and you get the rising up buffs, but you don't get anything else. Other than, you know, stuff for the Guardians of the Galaxy. And the fact that you become it. So again, it approaches it, but it's not 100%. And of course, there's the cufflink that gives you rising up, but it doesn't do it for the team. So these are some of the things that approach it. You'll notice on my agent's gear over here, I have some of the Wayward set. I've been using it as I push on towards Ultimate Spider-Man, which I will go ahead and actually do in this video. I must tell you, and hopefully I can capture this on the video, this gauntlet and this pistol, this gauntlet is hitting like a mother-loving truck. I have easily done 22k and 30k follow-up hits on this thing, and it is blowing my mind how strong this thing is hitting. I don't know that I've ever appreciated that, but before I go ahead and get into... well, actually, I'll save that for later. I'm going to show you guys some of Molly's greatest hits from the last PvP session, but what we're going to do now is jump in and fight Green Goblin and recruit Ultimate Spider-Man. So, I've had Superior Spider-Man for some time now. He is 6 going on 7, and I must say, he's a lot of fun. I like his model better than Infiltrator Ultimate over here, but his moveset, I've really come to like. I prefer this look better than this, because this is just weird. With the three, it almost looks like 3 fingers, and the head is just so big compared to the body. But alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tab over and pick up anti-venom. I'm definitely not going to be running the Infiltrator suit. And, you know, it'd be nice if hopefully I can get the totem. I'm currently building up towards the 16 needed for the next research, and I forget where I am right now. So, again, we're going to run the Mystic Shroud, the Weather Control Device, and 2 pieces of the Wayward set. I honestly think they could have taken the silver way and given us some ISOs, and we would have been happier, but... honestly, Playdom, you really are failing lately. I mean, a PvP season 1 week after the last season, introducing new socketable armory bonuses just after a lot of people were, you know, slotting those cores and then giving us the new stuff. I think that was pathetic. So, I'm going to go ahead and use the Frosty Bleeds on him to prevent the follow-ups to help protect Ultimate. Final Fantasy X. I love this game. After 7, 10 is like the next one that really clings in my memory. I know the music, I know the characters, I know the locales, I know the plot. 10 was really big with me for some reason. And I know this isn't popular to say, but I did like 13, and I really liked 13 too. I really enjoyed 13 too. I think potentially because of the whole universe hopping aspect of it, which to me reminds me of Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, and I love that. I'm not going to attack with Ultimate because I don't want to create the extra turns here, so I'm just going to pass just in case. So he buffs himself with Thematic Serum, but I think he was depowered, so good. Yes, perfect. Anti-venom depowered him. And gonna go ahead and do this again. And let's see if we can get that gauntlet follow-up, because it's just murder. Nope, we didn't get it. Alright, but we'll just have anti-venom take him. 31k non-crit. Love anti-venom. I really wanted to do an anti-venom hybrid PvP team up, and I set him up to do it. I just never did it, because honestly, Molly and Hayes are just tough. So, superior, but it's ultimate. That's almost funny. By the way, anti-venom teams up very, very well with superior Spider-Man. So here's the battle music for Final Fantasy X-2, aka Dress Up Final Fantasy. So here we are. We have defeated the epic Green Goblin, and we have recruited Ultimate Alien Head. And there he is, filling it out. That's the last active hero I need to get at the moment. Hey, does this mean I get a badge? All agents get a badge, right? Aw, man, come on. I should totally get a badge. I guess some things never change. So, yeah, his humor is pretty good. Reminds me a lot of stock Spider-Man's humor. And hopefully, totems, 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 totems. We're not going to get the totems. You know what? Since I got the 10 gold, for shits and giggles, I'll throw one respin in there, because I'm sure gold sales will be coming up. Come on, come on, come on. No. Alright, well, that's not too bad. Alright, let's get rid of this. We've seen this plot line. So, I've got 7 more to get for the totem over there. And there is my group boss that I accidentally one-shot. Sorry, guys, who I sent out the invitation to. Hey, cool, I got a gold back out of that respin. And we'll get rid of this plot, and we'll go over and take a look at Ultimate Spider-Man. So over here, there was my first of 4 stars, so I'll be redoing those 2 for the 4 to get the free foil. I need to go ahead and tell Superior to start trading, which I was holding off, just in case I was forced to use him. So he's trading. So here we are. We see Deathlock Fixer 2.0. He's trading up to 7. He's got 40 minutes left. There's our dude, Ultimate. So let's take him out somewhere and see his level 1s. So of course today we have a gadget daily or weapon daily. Frankly, my first spinner of the day, I was very unimpressed with the rewards. I think I had like the combat sledge in there and sudden support, the ruby quartz rifle, which I already had, and just some other garbage. Alright, so we've got a tactician and bruisers. Okay, good. So we'll leave Spider-Man in. Leave anti-venom in. We will take Domino out. Here's the 13 battle music. I like that. And you know what? Let's just get Havoc and set up those exhausts. I really did like 13 and 13 too. I know there's a lot of hate for those games. There's a lot of hate for most things after 7 except for 10. I have Type 0 at the moment on my Xbox One. It's not sucking me in. Like 13-2, I had to play. Like I truly had to play that game. My last game before 0 was Alien Isolation. That's another one that I had to play. I'd come home and I really wanted to play that. I wanted to get in there and get scared and like, oh fuck, on an alien. Type 0, I'm like, maybe I'll go back and play some Destiny instead. I hear that's getting better. Like, that's how I feel about Type 0. Fucking, oh, hey, Havoc's tanking because of energy. So there's Havoc's ISO tanking because it was an energy attack. Let's just blow up that specialist. So there's the exhausted. Here's the 13-2 music. Oh, so that ultimate webbing was pretty crit happy over there. You know, anti-venom is really, he's just a cool hero. He's just a very, very solid character in this, and I do like using him when I like to do deep powers. I mean, Spiral's good for the pinpoint, but he's just phenomenal at spreading it. So, we have Webbed on his level 1, we have the Venom Sting on his level 2, which is a bio attack, and Venomed Incap and Straining, which is Playdom's new happy little debuff. Ultimate Combo, which exploits webbing and stuns and incaps. It also leaves him with combo setup. And of course, the cooldown big-ass Web Bomb, which has a 4-round cooldown and kicks like a mule. And it does a... So, like, this is almost a little excessive, but... Okay. I can see how it's a very strong attack, but... I mean, there are some other things that could do that. I mean, like, Ares' ground attack is a stun and everything like that, so... Alright, well, there's a look at, kind of looks like Victor's hands a little bit. Actually, yeah, let's compare his hands to Victor over here, and I want to see the similarities. So he has that really heavy lean in, and he's got the 3 prongs coming out over there. And Victor... No, there's some difference. Okay, the things were further up the arm, but... Even his arms, God, they look creepy. Victor's arms just creep me out so badly for some particular reason. And there's my 4,000 Tushan energies. So we'll go ahead and do this battle over here and then wrap up the video for the night. Maybe I'll be able to get in the, show you Molly's greatest hits from the last PvP. I don't recognize this music, so maybe this is 14 MMO. Because I've never done 11 and 14. 12, I really did not like 12. I have it. I played somewhat through it, and then just never really followed through on that one at all. I did not like the combat in 12. It just... Yeah, 12 was not a game that really sucked me in by any stretch. I've replayed 10. I've replayed... I don't think I've actually replayed 7, to be honest. I've replayed Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger several times. I've played 10 maybe like twice. I don't think I've replayed 9. Definitely replayed 1 and 4 and 6 several times. Because, you know, they keep getting released for every system under the sun, and the increased graphics, and the PSP, and the DS, and, Alright, so there he is. Hopefully he'll train on this one. No. Not enough. Okay, guys, so there is the week in Marvel Avengers Alliance. We'll see if it makes the video. But, let's take a look at some of Molly's greatest hits over here. So this was 2 seasons ago. This was Molly at almost, just slightly over 8k attack power from the Emerald Prism's Glow. You can see she's at 9 attacks, 9 defense. Here's Molly doing a white hit for 39k. Imagine what that would have been as a crit. Here's 80k Molly on the Hulk. Here is 80k on Kate Bishop. These are all the season that just recently ended. Here's 88k on an Agent. The biggest hit she's ever put on, the 114k, what looks like a crotchal headbutt to Iron Fist. The 82k to a Blaster Agent, which is funny. And one of the last ones over here, 87k to a Bruiser Iron Fist. So there is some of Molly's greatest hits from the last PvP season. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of Playdom's compensation and their continued inability to get that suit working. Take care, everybody.